everyone, what's what's popping? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Oluwafisayomi and you can call me Fisi for short. On my YouTube channel, I create lifestyle and beauty content. If this is your first time of stopping by my YouTube channel, first time of seeing my face, make sure to be a part of the family. Like this video, leave a comment, turn on your post notifications so that when I post a new video, you are going to get notified. Today's video is going to be a tutorial on how to slay your face within like 8 to 15 minutes. You know that kind of look you want to wear to school, that everyday makeup look when you don't feel like glamming your whole face and you just want to do something that makes you feel good. That's what we're going to be doing today on this channel in today's video. So without further much talking, let's get into the video. This tutorial is going to be a short one, and because we are going to be really fast, I mean there's no time and you are going out, you don't have time to like deck your whole face, you just want to look good. So the first thing I'm going to do is to apply sun shield. Everybody should wear, protect yourself from UV rays, so you should wear sunscreen. I'm just going to apply this all over my face. So if you guys see me looking down, my mirror is down. I'm here to get like a proper mirror that I'll be looking into, and you guys still feel like I'm looking into you guys. So you want to keep your skin moisturized, guys. You cannot overemphasize this one. This one is not debatable. So I'm going to be using this moisturizer from kohl and Bregha. This has been my holy grail for a while now, so I'm just going to make sure that it's quite sticky, so I don't always like to transfer it. I just forgot safe. So I'm going to apply it on the areas that would normally moisturize, putting a lot of attention underneath my eyes to avoid creasing, and I'm just going to make sure that I massage this properly into my skin. I'm very sure that you guys can see how hydrated my skin is already. I would advise that you do this once you are done having your bath, so that it can sink into your skin before you actually sit down to do your makeup. Now I have to wait for about 2 minutes or 1 minute for it to probably sink into my skin before I go in with my primer. I'm going to be going into this Milk primer from Milk Hydro Grip Primer. It's a very good primer. It's an amazing primer. I got it in the small size because it's quite pricey. So I'm going to apply this on all the areas that tend to get oily on my face, excluding underneath my eyes. Going with my foundation, I'm going to be mixing these two from L'Oreal True Match and Maybelline Fits Me. The L'Oreal True Match is in the shade N9 and this one is in the shade 362. And I'm not even going to be using a standard foundation brush to press it in first. I'm going to go in straight because we don't really have time. We are rushing. We have to finish this look in like 15 minutes. So I'm going to use my beauty sponge to just go on and apply the foundation all over my face. I normally do it in sections if I have time, but because we don't have time, we just want to go to school. So the light actually deceived me. I don't even know what went wrong and I mismatched my foundation. This never happens, but I want to keep on watching to see how I fixed it. This was not my foundation shade. For my concealer, I'm going to be using just a bit. I'm not going to be doing too much. I'm not going to be concealing my forehead and my chin. I'm just going to be doing underneath my eyes because really we are going for a really simple look. I'm going to be using Toast and Nuban Beauty concealer in the shade 46.5. I'm just going to be using just a little bit. I'm just going to apply it in my inner corner and at the outer corner. I'm going to do the same for both sides and I'll leave it for a bit to get tacky before I start blending. So the next thing I'm going to do while waiting for my concealer to get tacky is to go into this lipstick palette that I have from iMagic palette. Is to go into this lipstick palette from iMagic to apply cream blush. I like cream blush because it sort of defines your face before you even like do a lot on your face. In case you forget to apply blush later on, it pops from underneath the skin. I'm going to go in to blend out my concealer. I'm going to start by blending out the outer corner first. So because I'm not going to be contouring my nose, I'm going to just take the concealer all the way. I'm not going to be doing cream contour at all, not on my cheeks and not on my nose. So I'm going to take the concealer all the way here. So now that my concealer is blended out, because I'm not going to be doing cream contour, I'm just going to use the excess, I'm just going to use whatever is left on the beauty sponge to define underneath my cheekbones. Guys, can you see? It's nothing serious. Just to like define it since you are not going to be contouring. So I'm going to turn my beauty blender to the other side. This beauty sponge is from Avo Cosmetics, yes. So I'm going to turn it to the other side and blend my whole face together so that everything can be properly blended and come together. So my face is all blended out now, and the next thing I'm going to do is to go into my powder. You can use any powder of your choice. I'm not going to be setting and baking, and I'm going to be taking this shade in maroon. I'm going to be using my beauty sponge to press powder into my skin. It's going to be like setting, but we are not using setting powder. I'm just using really small powder. I'll also underneath this place that I highlighted. Just going to press the powder there. This gives me that contour illusion and I love it. Next thing I'm going to go is to go into my face powder, which is in the shade dark chocolate in this palette. And I'm going to apply it on all the other areas of my face that I did not highlight. And this powder palette is from Lady V Beauty Cosmetics. I don't know what always goes wrong. I don't know why. I always forget to mention the names of the product that I'm using. And I get comments in the comment section asking me for the name of the product. I'm not even going to lie that I always forget to put it in the description box. Sometimes I'll say I'll put it there and I don't always ever. I'm just going to contour my nose with a powder. I'm going to be just powder contouring, and it's not going to be so serious. Just a little bit. This is actually, even if you have time, it's not necessary. But because I'm going out after this, I want my nose to look snatched. Yes, and that will be hot. Then the next thing I'm going to do is to use a powder brush to just like blend out the edges. So this is my favorite spray at the moment. I'm going to use it to set all of this powder and foundation so it can sit into my skin well. I know you guys get the vibe already, so I never do my brows on camera because they always take me so much time. But today I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to be using this pencil from Beauty Line by Didi. You guys, come close. Come close so you can see what I'm doing. And once my brows are looking okay, I don't always go in. That's why you have to make sure to always properly outline your brows. If you do that, you're not going to have a lot of troubles with your brows. So I'm going to go back into my powder shade and go into a shade that is a little bit light to highlight my brow bone area. You want to be gentle about this so you don't ruin what you've done before. I'm going to go into my powder palette or your powder shade and just go all over my eyelid with powder. This is going to be my eyeshadow for today. Nothing serious, just powder all over my eyelids to make it look uniform and really nice. Sometimes I wear liner if I'm in the mood, sometimes I don't. But what I always never forget to wear is my mascara. This is a must. I'm going to be using this mascara from Lady V Beauty Cosmetics. And this is actually very composure, guys. You don't even want to forget this. Guys, can you see the difference between this eyes and this eyes? Because I've applied mascara here and I haven't yet. So I'm going to be going to this black kajal pencil from Lady V Beauty Cosmetics. This pencil is not as dark as the MacBook pencil, but it's dark enough for the what's it called? It's dark enough for the price. Now that I'm done with that, the next thing I'm going to go into is my lips. So for my lips, I'm not going to be doing a lot because we are rushing. So I'm going to be using this pencil. First of all, I'm going to make sure to clean off my gloss from my lips. I can always go in with my liner. You can always apply liner, but I don't do that. I honestly just want to look fresh, so I'm not going to bother with liner. Maybe if I wear my lashes, I'm going to bother, but now I'm good. So I never really remember that I have lip pencils. When I saw this one, I was like, I'm using it today. It's a peachy shade from my Eye Magic palette. I don't want to do anything nude today because I always just do nude every time. So I'm going to be going over it with this orange lipstick from NYX. Oh wow, this is quite bold. So guys, my audio went crappy and I had no idea. My heart broke and this was how it was sounding. Honestly, there's nothing more heartbreaking than that. Bad audio. Oh my god. So I was telling you guys that you had to watch a video I'm going to link up here on how to properly apply blush. This is a very important step in your everyday makeup because it brings your whole look together and gives you that fresh look. And yes, I was applying my highlights. This is very optional and not compulsory. It's not necessary to use highlights. You don't need to. If you want to, if you have time, you can. Then I went back into my powder palette to just powder my whole face. And of course, to bring all your look together and make sure that your makeup lasts longer, you want to spray your face. I think it was at this point that I noticed that my audio was going to be bad. Anyway guys, this is the end of today's video. This is my everyday makeup look. I hope you've learned something. I hope you enjoyed this video. You can wear this look to church, you can wear it to school. It's a really minimalistic look. You look very put together and pretty. If you are working with time, you can do this look in less than 15 minutes. The most it takes me to do my everyday makeup looks like 15 minutes. So if you are running late or you are working with a very small time, you can always try to put on this look, and I'm sure that people are still going to compliment you and tell you that you look very beautiful. So if you have watched up to this point, I hope you have subscribed. I hope you have turned on your post notifications bell. I hope you have liked the video, and I hope you are in the comment section typing. I hope you are leaving me a comment. I'll see you guys in my next video. Until next time, stay fabulous, stay beautiful, and stay blessed. Bye.